Hey there, welcome to the live. My name is Llewellyn and I am an abuse survivor. Tonight I'll be back in my book on chapter 6 of the Tiny Steps to Success of the Right Step, which is talking about journaling in this, right? But before I do, I want to give a little bit of background because I understand that some people don't like going back to all the videos, right? So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name is Llewellyn and I am an abuse survivor. I have been abused since I was a child, a tender age of 7, all the way up through my first marriage, through high school, you name it, I've been abused. So I've been bullied. I've been sexually abused, physically abused, verbally abused, mentally abused, emotionally abused, financially abused, and spiritually abused. And I do this because I want you to know that you are not alone. No matter what you go through, there are people out there that are either going through a similar thing or have already been there, and we are here to help you and to guide you. Now, the things that work for me may not work for you. So I'm here to tell you that I'm just like you. I am in no way a professional. I am not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anyone, nor can I prescribe medication, nor would I want to. I'm not perfect. I am a child of God, and I do the best that I can to help you. And again, I'm just like you. So, having said that, last Friday I talked about centering yourself. Did anyone do that? Because I didn't get any videos. Um, would anyone like any of my books? Because I have this one, which is The Right Step. Then I have this one, which is Self-Care. And then the newest one I have is Not Alone, Not Forgotten. Now, I also have on Amazon, these are all on Amazon. I also have on Amazon a 365-day positive journal. If that's something you want to, it's on there. Now, I set the price as low as I could, and then Amazon does the rest. I don't know what it's even up to right now. I think at one time it was like $10. I think now it's like 20. I don't remember. So go ahead and let me know if you want any of my books. These 3 I have. I do not have the journal. That you're going to have to get on Amazon yourself. Now, I also want to express to you that if you want to email me at llewellynsLiterature@gmail.com, please do that. I know that sometimes it's hard to discuss things in the chat, but if you would subscribe and give me a thumbs up, that really helps other people to see and view these videos. And my main goal is to help others. And I would really like to help at least one person realize that they are not alone, that they are loved, that they are worthy. You are worthy. You are enough. Have you ever been told that you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, smart enough, whatever the case is? I have. I know what this feels like, and it doesn't feel nice. So if you want to talk, you can email me at llewellynsLiterature@gmail.com. You can talk and leave messages here in the comments. I would really like to have them in the comments. The more comments that we get, the more likes I get, the more views I get. Hopefully we'll be out there to help someone who really needs it in their darkest hour. Or maybe it's not their darkest hour. Maybe they're in between, All right, I've talked enough. So we are still in Tiny Steps to Success, the Right Step. We're on chapter 6, which is life areas. Now, you're probably asking, what are life areas? Well, I am so glad you asked. So I have it right here in my book, and I'm going to be skimming through this, but right now I want to give you the definition of what life areas are. So life areas are the fundamental areas of life in which we invest our time and energy. Like a cookie jar full of cookies, you have life areas, or your life areas have a current state. Your life areas also have a desired future. So that means like the present as well as the future, right? Now, you might have life areas that are currently strong and growing. Other areas might be empty and need refilling, pretty much like that cookie jar, right? Now, you might have to make more cookies, but until you do, if you take and take, pretty soon it's empty and having nothing more to give until you make or bake more. Isn't really good, is it? So that's what I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about your life areas. What are your life areas? Maybe it's getting kids to sports. Maybe it's work. Maybe it's going to the gym. Family, friends. We only have so many hours in a day. Hold on, I do apologize. I was not expecting a phone call, so I do apologize. I had to say no. Okay, so for an example here, right? It says physical health is strong with all the exercises you do daily, but your food intake needs to reflect your exercises, especially if you eat junk food. I'm guilty. So for each life area, describe the current state. So is the area overdrawn or stagnant? Again, you've got your family, your friends, your work, your children, mom, dad, whatever the case is, right? So what area is overdrawn and what area is stagnant? And you can write all this down. Again, journaling is very important for all this stuff, right? All right. So is it healthy and simply needs maintenance, or do you need to do something? These are totally up to you. Now, just because these work for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Maybe there's something else that worked for you. Please feel free to share, because what may not work for me may work for someone else, and what may work for me may not work for someone else. So any ideas that you have, please put them in the comments. We'd be more than happy to hear what worked for you. Okay, and for each life area, consider the desired future. How do you view that in the future? So let's say you're married. How do you view your marriage in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the road? What does that look like to you? You want to describe the results you want to have and ultimately will create. So describe this as though it's now. So even though it's like, we're talking like future, like 5 years down the road, talk about how your marriage is or your family life is or whatever the case is 5 years from now, but do it as of today. How do you view that, right? So what you want to do is you want to think of life as the life area as a wheel of life, right? Or a circle. The center is always going to be 0. And the outer edge of that circle is going to be 10. So that's going to be regarding your level of happiness and satisfaction with the results of each area. 10 being very high or very happy, right? And then you want to take the following areas of life and create yourself a wheel with the center again being 0. How is each of your life? Are you extremely happy with it? Well, put a dot where you think your life area is at in each category. Then connect the dots and think of your life area as your life area is at each category. Then connect the dots to draw your current level of satisfaction. How satisfied are you with your life area? So the first one's going to be like personal development. Thank you, Tin Top. So this is like your mind. So you want to ask yourself, as well as write down the answers. Again, this is all about journaling. This is how you're going to move forward, right? So how are you going to be a better person? Maybe a better wife, sister, brother, husband, friend, child, parent. How are you going to be better? So this is your personal development. So what is it that I, or in this case you, are going to do to grow? What steps can you take to grow? Right? And then what do I need to learn? What do you need to learn in order to grow? Sometimes we don't know the answers, and that's okay. Now, I'm in counseling, and it may not work for you. And I didn't think it would work for me either, but holy smokes, I've learned a lot about myself. And one of the things that you can learn is maybe what goals do you have? How do I find this out to grow? How do I find the information out? Right? Maybe talk to someone you trust. There's life coaches out there. I am one. I don't say you have to talk to me, but maybe there's family or friends or whatever the case is. Find someone that you can talk to that you believe will give you the best correct answers, or that will give you the best questions to reflect back on yourself. Because just because I have lived through half the stuff that I've lived through doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And I've said that before and I'll keep saying it. I'm not perfect. And what I've done to help myself may not work for you. But I am here to give you ideas and, like that says, tiny steps to success. So any step that you take forward is a success. So how are you going to learn to grow? Right? So you want to set some goals and focus on how these can make you a better person. The next one is called friendships. Now, this is your social life, your friends outside of family, right? What do you do socially with your friends? If things are not great socially, what can you do to change it? See, this is where the dot in the middle is 0 and the outer circle is a 10. So where are you at in that, right? So then the next one is going to be your health and physical fitness, exercising. So your body is your temple. What are you going to do to take care of this wonderful temple that we have, right? What are you eating? Are you eating healthy? Are you eating junk food? Are you going out to eat all the time? Are you making food at home, preparing it in a way that has less crap in it than what the stores have? Are you getting enough rest? Do you sleep the required sleep that you need? Now, some people need 8 hours. Some people need 4 hours. Some people need 12 hours. So are you getting the required rest that your body needs? If not, what can you do about it? How can you change that? I can't change it for you. I can't tell you what to do. You have to figure that one out for yourself. Just saying. All right. So, and now this is talking about being healthy inside and out, because when you feel rested, you feel better inside too. Trust me on that one. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is financial. So I took a Dave Ramsey financial planning class. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Did I follow it? I did for a while. Then I thought, I can do something. I don't need that anymore. Wrong answer, Llewellyn. I wish I could have still followed through with that. I really do. I should have. I tried. I really did. And then we had, like the domino effect stuff just happened, right? So what do you see for yourself financially? And how do you plan on getting there? What is it, or how can you do that? What are your tiny steps, right, to become financially successful? Write that down. This is all in my book. So if this is something that you want, reach out to me or get it on Amazon. I don't care. The next one is your spirituality. So this is the inner part of yourself that has that deep need that we all have to be a part of something bigger, to belong to someone or something or several someones, to be part of a group, to make a difference in the world, or excuse me, make some type of impact, which is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make some kind of a difference. And what I get, my spirituality, is from God. That may not be yours, and that's okay. That is your belief, and this is my belief. And my belief is that I'm here to help guide you, not do for you. You have to put in the work. Yes, work. I did say work, didn't I? Ooh, it's a bad word. All right. So, so again, this is going to be for everyone. So if you're a Christian, you let your Christian faith drive how you set your goals in the area. For others who may not be religious or even practice religion, which is okay again, right? Maybe for you, it means that you want to go, Heavenly Father, please continue to, oh, thank you. Maybe for you, it means that you want to get out in life. Maybe go for walks or hikes or meditate, whatever it is that feeds that part of your soul. And make sure you write them down, because this is very important for you, not for me, for you. Then there's the fun and recreation. Do you go out and have fun? What kind of recreational things do you do? Do you go anywhere for vacations? Are you athletic? I'm not. What my family and I used to do every August is we would go to the sand dunes and we'd have a blast, even the grandbabies, right? That's our fun. What kind of fun things do you guys do? Have you joined a type of athletic team? Do you want to? Not me. That's just me. And when you aren't working, right? When you're not working, maybe work is fun for you. Is work fun for you? What kind of things do you enjoy? The next category is family. Now, family is separate from your romantic category. We're not getting into the spouse or significant other. So your family is important, and therefore you should take care of yourself in order to take care of them. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you are going to be so drained, there's no room to help anyone else. And the last category is going to be like your business or career, right? So where you are in your business, where are you at in your business and career life? What would you like to happen? What would you like to see happen? Now, this area may have more goals than any other, but remember, family is very, very, very important. I think more so than any business and career, but that's just me. I mean, I know money helps, but family is supposed to be forever. Family is not always blood, folks. Just saying, it's not always blood. My husband adopted our 3 kids. We're family. I have family that I've only met on social media because I love them and respect them so much. And maybe you feel that way about your best friends, right? So it doesn't have to be. So remember that your life areas can change day to day, month to month, year to year, whatever it may be. And it's okay. And it's okay to not be perfect. Lord knows I'm not perfect. So let's just go over a quick recap. I'm going to end chapter 6, and then next week we'll do chapter 7, which is goals and dreams. So a recap is describe your current state. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you not happy? 0, to 10. And then get out that journal and write what your desired future is. What is your desired future? Where do you see yourself in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years down the road? With who? Doing what? So write that down. And again, you can never write enough in your journal. Keep doing the 3 things that you want to accomplish, the 3 things that you're grateful for. And at the end of, and that's the morning before you get out of bed. And then at the end of the night, before you go to sleep, write 3 things that have positively happened during that day. When you focus on the positive before you fall asleep, you could possibly, no guarantees, have a great, better night and wake up refreshed and have a better view in the morning. So that's it for chapter 6. Again, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments, email me at llewellynsliterature@gmail.com, whatever you want to do. And then next week, we're going to talk about goals and dreams. Now, I've always told, or last 2 weeks, I've talked about the challenge. And the challenge has been to 1, do 10 yawns. Fake ones, not real ones, fake ones. And do it with a group if you can, right? And in that group, do a quick little video. If you can do 10 yawns and you video it, I will send you a PDF, which is called The 4 Steps to Emotional Healing. Just for fun, try it. Now, the other one, you'll have to look at last week's because I personally don't remember what the challenge was. But anyway, so if you do that, make sure you email me at llewellynsliterature@gmail.com. And let's get started on the challenges and see who gets them. All right. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Remember, you're not alone. God loves you, and so do I. And I hope to see you next week. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.